Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Wrestling Guy, and this is my live broadcast for the Extreme Rules results. Um, so be patient. We'll start in about 30 seconds. Um, okay, yes. 30 seconds to wait for. We return. These are the live results and review for WWE Extreme Rules. So the kickoff show was with the WLC match that involved El Torito with Los Matadores versus Hornswoggle with 3MB. The starting of the match, Torito takes Hornswoggle down with a hurricanrana. Then Hornswoggle goes for a splash, but he gets tripped up, so Torito goes for a chair. Torito hits a high arching Bronco Buster, then Jinder and Drew interfere, but Torito goes Jinder before Hornswoggle knocks him out. Hornswoggle calls for a ladder but throws a mini one away. Then he gets a slightly taller one and goes for a dividing crossbody. Torito gets up after Hornswoggle gets scared, daring him to do it before catching him on the way down and slamming him on the ground. We get back from a commercial break to see Hornswoggle scoop slam Torito on the floor. Then he takes apart the mini commentary table and hits an elbow drop through it. Hornswoggle has later hold Torito for a chair shot, but Torito ducks and Hornswoggle hits Slater, sending him off the apron into the table. Drew and Jinder try to hit a superplex of the ladder, but the Matadores cut them off, and Torito splashes all three of them through a table on the floor. Drew goes for a senton, but ends up putting himself through a table. Then Torito hits Hornswoggle with a seated senton through the table from the apron for the win. The winner of this match, El Torito. Postscript: the match was fun, but all of other mini elements were a bit much, like the ref and the commentary team. The interference didn't bother me too much. We saw a lot of goods of sports. Pretty good opener. This was the pre-show. So guys, after every match's result, I'm going to take a 1 minute or a 30-second break just to keep in touch. So it's a 1 minute break right now. So I'm back, and I hope there's no interference. So the next match was triple threat elimination match, which was Rob Van Dam versus Cesaro with Paul Heyman versus Jack Swagger with Zeb Coulter. I'll return in 10 seconds. So, the match starts. RVD connects with a few kicks and goes for a crossbody, but Cesaro catches him and Swagger tackles Cesaro for a near fall. Swagger suplexes RVD and hits a Swagger bomb. Then Cesaro gets him in the giant swing and RVD goes for a 5-star frog splash. Swagger jumps up and knocks RVD down, puts him in the Patriot lock, but Cesaro connects with a springboard uppercut to break up the submission. Swagger hits Cesaro and heads up top, but Cesaro uppercuts him and suplexes him over the apron. But RVD surprises Swagger with a 5-star frog splash to eliminate him. Next, Cesaro takes RVD down with a gut wrench slam for 2. Then he ducks a kick and hits a German suplex for 2 before sending RVD outside the ring. Cesaro hits an axe handle smash of the steel turnbuckles, then RVD catches him with a kick and connects with a spinning leg drop for the apron, out to the barricade. RVD hits the Rolling Thunder as Cesaro gets back in. Then he follows with a split legend moonsault for another near fall. RVD gets a trash can, but Cesaro drop kicks it into his face. Then RVD hits him with the can and goes for a 5-star, but Cesaro rolls away before hitting the neutralizer onto the trash can for the win. The winner of this match, Cesaro. Postscript: entertaining match with the expected result. Not much else to say. 30 seconds break. So we're back live on YouTube. So next is a backstage segment. Daniel Bryan's being checked out by a trainer when Stephanie McMahon walks in, and he looks pissed and asks what she wants. She says she can't control Kane and talks about what Kane has already done to him and fears for what Kane will do to him in tonight's match. Stephanie says he could just surrender his title to make sure things go right, but Bryan tries to tell her to get out of his face. He says he's walking in as champion and somehow he will walk out champion. But Stephanie says he will be walking out of here tonight as Kane's bitch. So, next match was Alexander Rusev versus R-Truth and Xavier Woods. Of course, this was a 2-on-1 handicap match. The match started with Woods rushes the ring, but Rusev kicks him right in the face. Then he throws Woods on the floor and rushes Truth in the corner. Truth kicks him. Just wait on for a minute. Yeah. Truth kicks him in the face and splashes him. Then Rusev blocks a dividing STO and connects with a spinning heel kick. Woods gets checked by some refs on the floor as Rusev hits Truth with a spinning side slam. Then he makes Truth tap out to the Accolade. The winner of this match are Alexander Rusev. So, postscript, another expected result. It didn't take away from the match, which was just a squash to show Rusev's power. The only hope is that he doesn't constantly get these matches. It didn't do Ryback any favors in the long run, however. Now, again, a 1-minute break. Did it open? Ah. We returned. This stream has already been 9 minutes and 30 seconds. According to the YouTube, I've opened it. Let's wait for 20 more seconds or 15. We returned. This stream has already been 9 minutes and 30 seconds. According to the YouTube, I've opened it. So yes, I just opened the live stream on my YouTube channel. However, now this match for the Intercontinental Championship, Bad News Barrett versus Big E. Wade hits E a few times and kicks him on the apron. Then he connects with a few more kicks before E hits a belly-to-belly slam and a clothesline. E goes for a suplex on the apron, but Wade punches him. Then E turns right back and spears him off the apron onto the floor. He rolls Wade back in, but Wade hits Winds of Change for 2. Then he connects with Wasteland before calling for the Bull Hammer. E counters with a side slam for 2. Then he splashes Wade and calls for a big ending, but Wade floats over and shoves him with hitting a Bull Hammer for the win. The winner's match and new Intercontinental Champion Bad News Barrett. Postscript: good win for Wade was over, and Big E ends a title reign that was pretty lackluster. Hopefully they do something good with the belt now that Wade has it, but I won't get my hope up too much. So we're not taking a break. Okay, we are. It's Evolution versus the Shield. A 30 seconds break will surely be enough. Yes, it will be enough. So we'll take a 30-second break right here. Wade was over, and Big E ends a title reign that was pretty lackluster. Hopefully they do something good with the belt now that Wade has it, but I won't get my hope up too much. So we're not taking a break. Okay, we are. It's Evolution versus the Shield. A 30 seconds break will surely be enough. Yes, it will be enough. So we'll take a 30-second break right here. So I'm thinking of adding anime so the audience doesn't get too much bored. So just wait. Was over, and Big E ends the title reign that was pretty lackluster. Hopefully they just wait on. All the sounds repeating, they're just me playing my video. We'll take which photo? Okay. So we've taken this photo. Castle viewer. Start. Not this. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So the next match is Evolution versus the Shield. I'll return back in 10 seconds. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm back. We started with a brawl that sees Evolution retreat. Then they ring the bell and Rollins catches Triple H with a knee lift in the corner. He clotheslines him outside and hits a suicide dive into the barricade. Then Batista tackles him in the corner a few times and Orton stomps him. Orton chokes Rollins and suplexes him onto the top rope. Then he hits him in the corner a few times, but Rollins catches him with the enziguri. Ambrose connects with several punches off the tag, then he hits a crossbody and follows with some repeated kicks in the corner. Ambrose knocks Batista off the apron and goes for a figure 4 on Triple H. Oh, wait on. then ducks a punch from Orton and puts Orton in the figure four. Triple H breaks it up so Reigns throws him out of the way. Then Reigns whips Batista into the barricade before he misses a spear on Triple H and hits the ring steps. Triple H punches Ambrose in the corner. Then he hits a spinebuster for two before Ambrose catches him off guard with a strike and Reigns gets the tag. He clotheslines Orton and Batista, then he clotheslines Orton over the ropes, ducking a strike by Triple H on the floor before hitting Batista again. Reigns turns and hits Triple H, then Batista grabs him from behind, but Rollins kicks Batista and Ambrose hits him before they hit a triple powerbomb. Triple H and Orton pull Reigns off the cover, then Orton stomps Ambrose while Triple H avoids a suicide dive by Rollins, and he drops Reigns with a pedigree, but Ambrose breaks it up. Orton rolls in and drops Reigns with the RKO. Then Batista crawls over the cover, but Rollins breaks it up before Orton pulls him back outside. Rollins chops him a few times and whips him into the barricade. Then Triple H and Orton try to double team Rollins, but Ambrose runs across both and outstables and tackles them near the barricade. The match goes on. Orton and Triple H double team Ambrose in the crowd. Then Rollins comes out of nowhere and dives off a balcony and takes them out of the crossbody. Batista hits a spear and calls for a Batista bomb back in the ring, but Reigns counters with a Superman punch and connects with a spear for the win. The winners of this match, The Shield. The Shield consistently makes a case for match of the night, and tonight is no different. This was a great match by all six men from top to bottom. Great to see Evolution back, and Rollins deserves props for some six spots. Most of all the balcony entryway dive. So, 1 minute break. Okay. The next matchup we're going to talk about is the steel cage match between Bray Wyatt and John Cena. I'll tell you the quick results. It's Bray Wyatt winning. Bray Wyatt defeating John Cena. We'll start in 30 seconds. So we're all almost through. We'll start in about 10 seconds. So, steel cage match, Bray Wyatt versus John Cena. Now again, Cena. This match, a quick result. Cena lost. What happened with Triple H last year? Triple H defeated Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Then he lost to, of course, then he lost to Brock Lesnar samely at Extreme Rules. And also the similarities are, first, they won at WrestleMania and then lost at Extreme Rules. Then it was a steel cage match, both of those matches, and they lost at Extreme Rules, both of them. So we start off. The match goes on for a very long time, I should say. Yeah. Yeah, we go on, go on, go on. The end comes. Bray gets Cena with a snap suplex and follows with a running senton for two. Then he goes for Sister Abigail, but Cena counters for a STF attempt. The match goes on and on. Cena connects with a super AA off the ropes and makes the cover, but Harper breaks it up, so Cena knocks him down and starts climbing. Rowan cuts him off and slugs him a few times, then Cena slams his head on the top of the cage. Leg drops Harper off the ropes. Cena goes for the door, but the lights cut out. Then a child is shown at the cage door singing, "He's got the whole world in his hands." And Bray uses the distraction to hit Sister Abigail and walk out of the cage. The winner's match, Bray Wyatt. Typical WWE, book a cage match designed to keep people out, but have excessive interference through the whole thing. I thought the whole point was finally to see a fair fight, but you almost had to know where they'd draw this out no matter the result. With that said, it was still a very good match with lots of great spots, and the kid at the end just continued to make Bray's character that much better. I can see this going for a few more months with Bray adding more family members, but it's up to WWE to keep me interested. Kane matches used to end feuds, so I'm curious to see what they do next month at Payback. So it's been a long video. I'm not taking any more of these breaks. The WWE Divas Championship. I'll tell you the quick result. I don't actually have much time. I have to go somewhere. So Tamina versus Paige. The end comes. Tamina counters with a swinging side slam for two before calling for a super kick. Paige catches her leg and takes her down. Then she turns her over and makes Tamina tap out to the Scorpion Crosslaw. During match, Paige. Bray Wyatt reappears and says the child who interfered, now called Little Johnny, is free to spread their messages because Cena was beaten. He says they can continue to be free and shows everyone the truth. Then he hands Johnny a sheep mask and then the boy says, "Follow the buzzers" before putting it on. So, let's wait on. So the last match of the evening, Extreme Rules match, Kane versus Daniel Bryan. And the match goes on for very long, I must say. So, ending, Bryan sets up a running knee, but Kane sits up and chokeslams him for a near fall. Then Kane gets a chair, but Bryan takes him down and beats him with the chair. Bryan puts him in a yes lock, but Kane reaches for a kendo stick and hits him, only to have Bryan pull the kendo stick from him and choke him with it. Kane rolls outside and chokeslams Bryan through the table. Then he sets up a table and pours some gasoline on it. He lights it on fire and climbs on the apron with Bryan, but Bryan kicks him in the head and shoves him through the table. A ringside worker puts the fire-burning Kane out immediately. Then Kane runs back in the ring, but Bryan knees him in the face and makes the cover. The Owners match, and still WWE World Heavyweight Champion Daniel Bryan. Yes, yes. I've said it a few times tonight, but a very good match with some good spots. They played to both men's strength, and Bryan looks good in the win. I enjoyed tonight's show. You might argue that they spent a bit too much time backstage, but I think it was a nice throwback to some Attitude Era backstage brawls. Thank you for watching, guys. This was a live event by the Wrestling Guy. Do leave a like to this event. Do leave a like to this video, and do surely subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.